12th of September ba shuru kurigina St.Joseph University khan dade student council bodies elect kurate takhan bisi charcha kurigina ahi ase takhan laga students khan laga bhabna nisna nohoigina khushi khushi inaga takhan elect kuri ase koigina takhan itu opore takhan protest kurigina aji tak ahi ase to aji bi takhan yete ekta meeting rakhigina ase kushe mohan itia Ekshe village 5th mile St.Joseph University de ahigina ase aro ami khan khopor hisabte Chumukedima EAC khan bi ahi ase koigina huni pai ase kintu ite laga students khan bra takhan protest kura la samede university laga gate bhitor de noi hoilebi bahar de Ekshe laga ekta jurisdiction hui jai itu nimite EAC khan bi ahi ase koina ami khan huni pai ase to aibi takhan ekilode milai gina itu la opore takhan kinega kotha kurina jabole ase aro kinega solve hobole ase itu la opore ami khan ekilode sai sabo अच्छा सिस्टर आपने ला grievances एक बार कोई दो डिटेल बरा
Aji itu protest wala ki karne ase kule do for the past 2-3 years we have been asking for campaign and platform speech. Why this campaign and platform speech is important, we say it's because our students, those elected members who will be the student council is who's gonna lead we student as a whole, and whatever grievance we student has, we are gonna be going to them for giving out our grievances. Now, if those elected members are only elected because of 20-30% students, because the last time when the protest was happening outside, the authority, they said they will look into it for the re-election. So we sent the students back to the classroom and they proceeded with the election. But apparently, and luckily for us, it turned out to happen that most students gave in nota, that is none of the above. So majority voted in nota, and the students, it was only 20-30% of the votes that made the students win. So we said, it's not fair. When there's a total of 3,400 students, why not we as a whole should be allowed to give? Because whoever is a student body, we should be the one who should know our leaders and elect them, knowing their capabilities. So that's what we requested. But they weren't given to our demands. The signature campaign, he'll give you more details about the signature campaigns on that.
So brother, itu takhan bra adha students kan bra vote digina select kura do why they has to do this?
So actually we started our signature campaign conduct. It was conducted from 18 to 20, and then the original signature copy was submitted to the Dean of Student Affairs, and then we copied it to the Vice Chancellor, Deputy Registrar, and then the Chief Election Commissioner, as well as the alumni and CRs and SCRs and the Department Association. So we collected a total number of 2,198 students who were willing for the re-election. So even after collecting all those signatures, we were waiting for the positive response from the management, but we did not get any positive response from their side. So we were waiting for that, but then the only response which we got from the management was a circulation passed down through the dean saying that students involving in the agitation and protest will be taken under the disciplinary action. So that was it.
Disciplinary action pitore takhan lui logo kushe protest kura khan karni do. To that means takhan itu agree nukura na takhan ki bhabe ase itu hi kurule karni kura ase.
So like while submitting the signature mandate, we also submitted the ultimatum where it was clearly mentioned that we gave them 2 days. It was clearly mentioned that within the 2 days, if you do not give us any positive response, whatever the outcome from the students or the protesters, they will be the one responsible for that. We have clearly mentioned that in the ultimatum. So getting such kind of response after submitting all the signature campaign mandate, getting such kind of response from the dean, like circulation of like agitation and all these things, we'll say like that was not a positive response for us, more like a threat.
Then how about today's protest? Aji laga kina khotom hoji kina ga outcome to thaki ase.
Just some minutes back, we were called, me and my teams, we were called for a meeting. There at the meeting, the EAC, Deputy Registrar, and both the Dean of Student Affairs and Dean of Academics was there. And we had this discussion of why this was going on. So actually, for the signature petition, the Dean said that ours was also considered, but then we did not follow this systematic rule. So from this meeting, we have come to a conclusion that we will start a new petition, signature petition, that will start by this Wednesday. and then which will be officially given by the dean, so that the students can select on whichever they want, either for a re-election or to stay as it is.
আচ্ছা আজি আপনি খান মিটিং লৈ আছে তো আপনি খান শুনি পাইছে কি ইএসি বি আহিছে কোনে শুনি পাইছে তো তাই তো এটো রিগার্ডিং এটো আপনি খান লা গ্রিভেন্সেস লা উপরে আইছে না তাই কি লা কি নিমিতে তাই বি আহিনা আপনি লা মিটিং দে বইছে
Regarding this, we submitted an application to the DC of Chumukedima on Saturday. It was sadly rejected because it was very short notice, and then they also responded saying that we were inside the jurisdiction of the university and Ikshe village, or like we're not touching the main road side, so it will be okay as long as we don't go there. But him coming today was a visitation to ask us what was happening and if this protest will go for long, and to also to know that if this protest will be inside this university itself, or like if we'll be taking out any further. From there, we told him our side of the story, and then he went to meet the dean, administration, deputy registrar, heard their side of the story, and at the end, we had a meeting together, the student body along with the EAC and the administrations of St.Joseph University.
তো আজি লা মিটিং লা আউটকাম তো কি থাইছে ব্রাদার
Regarding this matter, our Chumu ESC along with his colleagues came, and there was an at management side. We had a meeting along with 7 students. We had a meeting, and regarding this, we came where both sides of the story were listened, were heard by the ESC, and we came to a conclusion that on Wednesday there will be a repoll whether they will have a re-election or not. And if the majority of the student agrees towards this re-election, then they will go with a solution of re-election.
that means majority of the students can do re-election karne monju hoan shnas na nai
Yes, I think I can assure that majority of the students will go for re-election because we have already gone for a signature campaign where 2,198 students signed. So I hope a positive response from the students' side too.
Sir, আমি খান বেশি দিন ব্রা সেপ্টেম্বর 12 ব্রা লই গিনা দু চর্চা যা লা দু স্টুডেন্টস ইউনিভার্সিটি লাই দু বডি ইলেক্ট করা লাগা উপর মান হুনি গিনা আইএসি তো আজি তো এলে ইএসি খান বি আহিছে কইনা আমি খান হুনি পাইছে তো ইএসি বি আহি গিনা তো কিনেগা সিচুয়েশন তো যায় আছে
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Aji bacha khan students khan ba bahar de protest kuru na tan kurise. To as a democratic society ini আমি আনবি মানা কৰা নাই ঠিক আছে এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰিব না তো হলিবি আমি তাংকি কোৱাটো ফৰ্চ নকৰিবি পুঙিবি এইটো না ছাড়িয়ে দিছ তো এইটো ইএসি খান ডিস্ট্রিক্ট এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন বা হাউটো কি গ'লে তো তাহান কেম্পাছ লা বাহাৰে তান জামা হৈছে তো বাচ্চা খান এইটো পৰাই এতিয়াতো আউটসাইড দি ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি কেম্পাছ এণ্ড চ' দে আৰ নাও most likely to create problems for the Ikshe village and also the neighboring, that is Council Dubra EACB IJESH. And since they have not given any permission for such protest kulana permission jane. So I gina taibi indirect wishe tanlode ki issues ase wena. To ina ona gina mehan lodbi ki wishe kinga ase amen bi kinga step lo ase wena. To amen buina kotha kotha me explain kutishe. Aro itu piche de pachakan kun tade protest কৰিছে তাংকি মাতিছে মই মাতি কিনা মহান জইণ্ট মিটিং থাকিছে ইএসি আৰু দোপাশী কান থাকিছে আৰু আমি লগা পুৰা অথৰিটি ৰেজিষ্টাৰ ডেপুটি ৰেজিষ্টাৰ একাডেমিক ডিন মই আৰু কেম্পাছ মেনেজাৰ পঞ্চ বুই কিনা ডিছকাছ কৰিছে তাহান লাবি গ্ৰিভেন্সেছ কি আজি শুনিছে আৰু এইটো পিছত আমি লগা ফালে পৰা কি আমি কৰিব আছে এইটো মই কৈ দিছে ইনতো তাহান বি ছেটিছফাই হৈছে তো ইএসি বি তাই তাতে meeting to close kudish tula na
itu la outcome do idia mi kan hunai sabte students kan brother aru re-elect kurbo kuina aru election lo le ase kuina huni ase aru itu kinaga aru apnian itu bi kinaga handle kurina jawle ase kile mane ami kan situation de sai jole do out of control hui janis na ekta hat bhitor ba olai janis na because it's been bishi days hui do protest kurina do apnian bi itu kina handle kurla
asol do bishi deri hui she kwa do kile mane this is a university and it is not run by one man, you know. So we are actually governed by the academic council and also we have the academic working committee. So any decision that has to be taken are taken by these two, that is committees. So we amen jane time loi na manu lok pabo kotha kobo eto bishi de decision do amihan do officials kan ase administration la to mohange idu kuribi instruction de do. so itu time to lui upai nai itu process e nega ase na to amen laga aji ki decide kurise in the presence of the district administration though we will have opinion poll that means এতিয়া একটা মানুহ 10টা মানুহ লাগা খুশি নহয় এতিয়া পুরা ইউনিভার্সিটি স্টুডেন্টস কিমান আছে ইদওয়ান লাগা opinion lobo whether they want for repoll or they want to continue with the recently elected officials na idu mane jado the students will decide it was and which they have also agreed that means both parties we have agreed that will follow that too.
Sir, আমি খান ইটুবি জানিবলৈ মন আছে কি out of 100 40% students খানি vote to cast কৰিলে দিছে আৰু the rest তাহান protest কৰা খান 60% নিচিনা তো তাহান vote cast কৰিলে দিয়া নাই কৈছে like previous election দে ইটো পঢ়িব লকৈ দিব
tangi kuru dia nai laga kotha to yate nai in the sense one morning day by 10 we started the voting process olibi tahan tate gate boina boycott korise mohan tate hange pon korabi noy tange nai bi kobi noy tahan nijo aha nai to ina kora to amen kile mane turn out to nai dor mon ine aro voting to 10 to 11 takise aro 11 to 12 kotise extension na itu bishi tahan nijo aise nijo ahado kumba kana ina vote korise kumba ando vote kora nai tai ku jobardasti kora nai men so asol laga situation idu ase mane kahan ge rukha nai tahan nijo bare voluntarily tan aina participate kora nai piche de olibi tan aina bidore ai jese ta na idu ase
আমি খান ইটুবি জানিবলৈ মন যাব কি তাহান কোৱাদো তাহান ব্ৰাকি কি এপ্লিকেশন খান দি আছে ইটো তাহান লা grievances কে ফালবা না সাইড ইনা কৈছে তো how far it's true to law পড়ে অলপ কৈ দিও স্যার
see grievances to amila office paloi receive kore but moi kwa nishna ami laga decision nolbe ekta manlo decision hoido all these grievances are tabled in a committee and the committee will discuss decide itu bra time do loi to tahan itu lagate dan grievances takado tahan ki dia ase itu julli address nokore koi dan moi to accept kore hoy there is slight delay in that but then it's not because we are intentionally delaying it pin hoy but it's a process the procedural is what is delaying the whole decision making process it was
students kan bra koado previous election de to takan bishi takan ba bhabna nisna noy kun capability se idu khan gi he select kurbo na kushi hudi tan phitor bai select kure se ina kwa labi idu how far it's true develop koi di
itu to amian eku manipulate no correctly mane election commission asil amian na which is made up of the faculties to the faculty tahan do election commission na tan alak mane tan autonomous ase tan nijo authority ase tan nijo rules khan banai na tan idu carry out kore ami khan par eku tangi ko na pare means they have their own rules and regulation guidelines idu hisab te tan jabo dubra kun criteria punchise 80% attendance no backlog and no disciplinary issue tando they are given the opportunity to contest the election itu bishide we make the election in such a way that nobody is interfering in any way it's transparent every candidate will have their own agent counting the agent taigo na so transparent as I mean dura manipulation idu laga tahangi chance tiu idu chance idana te ku nai unless tahan nijo bara attendance na punchi na disqualify ho pare no libi backlog thakin disqualify ho pare no le disciplinary issue de thaki na disqualify ho pare idu as
ar sir inya protest kura lado bishi din hoina ahise ita bi amikhan na honi loise to ita EAC bi ahise aro tai lote kun ba dubasi kan bi ahise kun honi baise to apnyan machude discuss kura do ar students kan bi sob monjor hegina aro bi re-election lobo koise kulibi koina monjor hoina kuras na kinya ase
hoi that is what we have come to understand that after the opinion poll whatever key decision lobo students body par pura kiman amen students yate ase university de tani decide kuru ki hobo itu bishi do man follow kuru so with the district administration and the university authority we have agreed even the students who are protesting they have agreed
viewers ita amikhan sob prahuni paise ita university administration side prabi aro yete laga student union body idu prabi amikhan tahan side prabi ikilote melaina tahan la grievances tahan kinaga protest kurina aise itula opor amikhan sob prahuni paise aro amikhan jankari paise ki Chumukedima EAC aro tade dubasi khan bi melaigena tahan ikilote kotha kurise aro itu hisabte nijor laga student body laga bi aro administration side laga bi duita la grievances tahan share kurina aji ekta joint meeting loa la samede tahan ita monjur ase koise kole do repol kurle nimide students kan sob monjur koise kole do ina lobole karne takan kotha fasla koise koise aro ami kan akha kori thakibo ki takan sob eki logate miligina student side tibi aro ide las university laga side prabi eki lode norms nisna aro guidelines te thaka nisna eki lode miligina takan bhal bra takan idu sulchaf olaigina elect kurule nimide ami kan akha kori thakibo viewers ita karne mane for more updates apni an side thakibi global window